Hello and welcome to Nothing But
Answers, answers, answers.
Answer.
the place that you can come to get all the answers because we have them. Let's jump into it. What's going on with everybody?
Oh,
Ruth, how you
Lee,
doing?
hello everybody. This week and last week been trying to knock me out, but I'm here and I'm bouncing back, ducking and weaving. So it's all good. Nothing lasts
Okay.
always. It's all good.
What's up with you, Doc?
Not much. I had a good week and things are okay right now.
That's what's up.
It's good.
right? Yeah, right now things are good.
Let's leave it there.
Yes.
Vaughn, what's
Yeah,
happening?
chilling was good.
Calling.
Yeah, yeah. So you came down here. It's literally 2 blocks from my crib.
Oh wow.
Yep. When I left, I just walked straight home. Chilling.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm down in the sticks. I'm down here, boy. Jeez. Yeah, good week. Well, it's been an interesting week. The world got a whole lot going on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's talk about it.
Well, wait, how are you doing, Lee, before you talk about it?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
fine. You know.
Okay.
Uh hmm. I'm holding it together.
Okay.
Holding it together.
That's
Good.
what I'm talking about.
Good.
Mm, um, I see. Hold on. I'm sorry, I dropped my mic. I broke my other mic.
Mm.
Yes, that's special. That's special. Now I gotta construct one. I gotta make a mic stand for this particular. I got homework. Oh my God. So let me ask y'all, how do y'all with Charlie Kirk? Did y'all see
Mm.
how did y'all had any
I
feelings
gotta
on that?
admit, I was very ignorant and did not even know of this person.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, I purposely do what I tell the people I work with to unplug from social
Mhm.
media and all that because it's just too much
Hmm,
negativity. And as soon as
true.
you click on one negative story, your whole feed becomes all those like
Mhm.
negative stories. So I didn't really know much about him until this all happened.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I've been, I see it. I'm seeing both sides. Some people are saying, it's karma. You're a mean, evil person, then mean, evil stuff happens to you.
I mm,
I mean, and then other
mm,
people are, from the other side that if you're good human beings, then you don't see things that way. No one should be hurt. No one should, be subjected to death at
death.
the hands of another human being.
When I saw it, this I was how I say it, I'm about 70-30 with him. I did hear some of the things he said. His
Mm,
debates, he never really debated anybody on his level. So
mm,
he was always able to shoot at the young he's 31, he's on college campuses, he's 10 years older than everybody that's there. So they
mhm,
didn't really have enough to shoot back at him. But even with all of that being said, I don't care what he was. For him to be speaking and you kill him over speaking, isn't that's suppression
mm.
of speech, of your rights, of your human rights, of your civil rights, of your constitutional rights. So why would you kill him over him talking instead of somebody that is on his level going there and proving him wrong? If he's wrong, just
But
prove
then
him wrong.
it's, I mean, from what I just read most recently, the person that did it wasn't that person of like mind. So why? So is it really
This
over? speaking, or is it something else?
So it was a white dude, but I don't know what he was about. And they were saying like the gun had all of this trans what did they call it? Not a mantra, it's a manifesto
Oh,
written on the clips and all of that. And I'm like, that sounds like theater. But even if so, why would he? They said it was somebody that had something to do that was opposed to him, and they were some sort of trans man, whatever, which didn't make any sense because
Right, because I just read that he was a white cis male from that same mindset.
What does cis male mean? He's just a man?
Meaning straight, just a regular straight man.
So he's just a regular straight man who was like a conservative, whatever, but the person that killed him was a liberal, or saying there he was a liberal.
That's not what I was just
the white about. The young boy, or you talking about the old man? Okay,
no,
so
the young boy.
The young boy is okay. So cool. So that's even more. That's even, okay. Weird.
Young boy
is okay. So cool. That's even more weird.
Yes, that's why the whole situation is strange.
Somebody said that though. They was like, I think he got killed by somebody on his side.
Yes,
that's what they're saying. I think.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah,
but still, no. I seen the video. Nobody. You don't deserve that, even though if you speaking, if you talking, on this level to fight. You know what I'm saying? Debate him. I don't think he needed to be killed because he couldn't make no change. He wasn't strong enough to change nothing.
Who wasn't strong enough to change anything?
Charlie Kirk.
He was changing a lot of things.
He is not a senator. He is not a governor. He is not a mayor.
That's not what you change, right? If you change a youth's mind, you can raise a whole generation up to follow anything, right?
So
if you're following, the way to get the people on your side is to, right now is to misinformation, right? Again, if we look at the top right now, a lot of misinformation is what people go off of, right? People don't read, they go off of what they hear. So it's obviously we see the impact he has or was having, because even now he's almost martyred, right? They're likening him to white people's, their words, Martin Luther King. So again, Martin Luther King wasn't a leader of a senator or anything like that, but he invoked change, right? And that's what you do when you go to these college campuses and you talk to young adults. You're really hoping to change some of their minds to believe the rhetoric, and it's either side, the rhetoric that you have for them. Right? That's why you go young, impressionable. The change comes from the youth. So if you change them, that helps secure your future if you can get them to believe whatever you want them to believe. Go ahead.
Right. So like that's what I said before you came on, is that when he debated, he didn't debate anyone that was of his stature. He's 10 years older than everybody.
Oh, he did. He did debate. He debated all over. But his big thing.
I follow Charlie. So this is what I'm saying.
He debated Mark Lamont Hill. He was with Candace. So he's debated those. I mean, the majority of his stuff he's doing now was these big prove me wrong on college campuses. And that's big. A lot of people go to college campuses and do these things. Go ahead.
That's what I was speaking of. Him being on the college campuses where he lost his life. When he was speaking to people that were walking up there, most of the people were younger people. And they would make points where someone like you or I will be able to just respond back like, nah, that don't make sense, Charlie.
Well, I don't know how much. I'm not sorry to cut you off. I don't know how much debates you watch. There are kids out. So, like one young guy named Parker, young guy, he follows him from campus to campus, and he always really gives him the business. So, if you look up Parker definitely comes with facts and things of that nature. But you're right, for the most part. Again, but that's what he's trying to do. He's there to influence minds that are influenceable. Right. That's what his job is there. That's why he's going there. You're influencing the young who are still making the decisions or formulating what life is going to look like for them. So he's really stealing minds. That's what he's doing. The debate is second. The primary for me to spread the rhetoric. Go ahead.
All right. So with him being on the college campuses, which we know that's where even in the 60s, that's what you did when you wanted to. A lot of change took place, Berkeley, all of that. They would be on the college campuses. That was a question that was raised: was why was he killed? Because he had so much sway with the younger people that they wanted to stop. If he was like the president, was he stop him before he actually grew into anything? Because he was talking about going into politics. He's only 31 years old.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He was talking about going into politics or, going that route. So when I said he didn't make any change, meaning like right now he could push for laws, but he couldn't actually sign anything.
Well,
Martin
again,
Luther King-
you don't need to sign. Okay.
so like Martin Luther King, he took bills. We're going to take this to Capitol Hill. We're going to do this or that on behalf of the people for like civil rights.
Charlie
So-
Kirk had the ear of the president.
Right. So he advised him.
Think that he could tell him something and get something done. You don't think that he could say something? If I can call you and shake your hand, just like I know you, hey Vaughn, I need such and such. You don't think that he had a direct line to invoke change?
Well,
Then-
that's the okay. So
I mean, he did. He could invoke change. He was invoking change. Flags are half staff right now at in Washington because he he's passed away. How many people get that to happen for them?
the president said he was going to do that for him, and he gave him, and it's that posthumous. He's giving him the Medal of Freedom, I believe it's called.
I saw that.
So
Yeah.
he has okay. So like for sure, he had sway. What I was saying is that he shouldn't have been killed.
Well, no one should be killed, right?
Right. His power wasn't strong. For me, I didn't see that his power had grown to the point that he could be killed.
If you didn't think his power had grown, well, his power, I don't know if he was killed for power or anything. I don't know what this is.
Right.
We don't know why he was killed. As conspiracy theories, and I don't want to there's a lot of things going on,
Right.
but the Epstein files are not out, right? And this is a big, to be honest, a distraction to a lot of things.
That's what I feel. Right.
From. So we don't know what's going on here. It's look, I don't think you should celebrate anyone being killed. Because I mean,
And that's the bad
he has
part.
children, he has a wife, it's
They were there.
yeah, but I mean, I guess we'll find out more as we know what happened or why it happened or what led to this happening.
That was wild, bro.
But I do think people are allowed to feel the way they want to feel. Free. It's like you have free speech. You can feel the way you want to feel, and if you feel a certain way and you voice it, as long as you're not, causing, wanting, harming other people, things of that nature, you should be able to voice what you feel in this moment. We don't all have to feel the same thing. We're not a monolith. It definitely hits us differently. He did spew some very negative rhetoric at times. Most times it wasn't even true. So, I myself wouldn't celebrate it, but if someone feels like someone has, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Yeah. Mhm.
And for me, well, I guess this is what you guys were talking about, what's going on this week. That's where we're at right now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else this week that?
There was something else I saw. I can't remember.
Okay.
Well, the young lady was
Oh.
brutally murdered on the train. I don't know if people saw that in Charlotte, I believe.
Yeah, I don't.
The girl
That's
from
another thing.
Ukraine.
That's a
don't-
hot topic. The Ukrainian woman. That's another hot topic.
Is that a hot topic?
Well, it's going on this week and it's being talked about a lot. That's what I think.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. But is it a hot topic that someone got stabbed and killed by
Oh
someone?
no, I'm not saying it is
No,
in that
I'm sorry.
way.
I'm not even coming at you, Ruth. Not at all.
No,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying
I know.
how they're blowing this up.
Yeah.
Another distraction.
Lost of life.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. It's really a lot. They're
Why?
talking about it a
My
lot.
question is, why are they talking about it? Right?
Well, yeah.
People die every day. What
Yeah.
makes this so different? Right? It's like they really are trying to. It's this black man killed a white woman.
Yep.
I mean, I'm confused at why
Looks
the president is chiming in on this. Right? To me, I feel like it's more meat to his base. Like I want to make black people bad killing this white girl. Now, this was a man that was diagnosed schizophrenic. This was a man who had a lot of trouble in his life. So it wasn't like this was someone. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
but yes, Vaughn.
No, I just got the text alert. Russia invaded Poland. That's what the
What
distraction.
happened? What happened?
Russia invaded Poland.
Oh, all right.
That's what the distraction is. She's from Ukraine.
Oh,
Well,
They're
I don't think it's they don't care about Russia. I think they're just making it more of the divide, right? They're trying to make that racial divide and saying this black people bad, they're killing white people, and that's what I feel because people die all the time.
I think that they're using it as a distraction for something else, and just to keep your eyes from what's going on over there.
I don't think
And-
it's distracted.
and-
I think they're trying to play their hand and say this.
Why
it's
not?
racial.
Well,
They're making it
Why
racial.
not?
I think
Because
it's a
they're
racial divide tactic
Yeah,
again.
it's racial.
because you're taking it and you're plastering this girl's face all over the place.
Yeah.
The last time we saw that happen is with George Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
No, but they didn't like George Floyd, right? Nothing came of George Floyd. None of the laws that they wanted to pass, none of the acts, nothing passed. This girl is that gets killed. Now they want to do something again. It's the same type of rhetoric where black people bad. This man needs to be locked up forever. He should have never got out, which is wild to say that if somebody served their time, they should be allowed to be out. They're talking about now, and they were saying things like people with these type of things need to be locked up forever. How's that work? How can someone, just because they have schizophrenia or something like that, there are special rules that you get put away forever now? It's like I said, it just to me looked like more of they're putting out things that are very racially motivated. So people who are very on either side of the spectrum can now feed into this.
I'm so used to hearing or watching them use racial things to get our attention that I don't feed into them when they first come up.
They're not
Like,
trying to
whether
sorry, but they don't want your attention.
So what I'm saying,
Yeah,
is
they don't
that
want your attention
people.
at all.
All right, Daryl, we're gonna do this all night.
Go ahead. I'm just saying they don't want your attention. They don't do it for you or me. They don't do it for us.
Okay, you're right.
They don't do this is not done for us. What benefit would it have for us? Tell me what is it doing for us?
Daryl, you got the answer already, man.
No, I'm asking. I just want to know what is it doing for us to have a racial divide?
I didn't say a racial divide. What I said is that it's a distraction from what's going on in the world, in the news, what the country is doing. It don't matter if they use a racial thing to do it. With black people get ignited when you talk about race. Now they don't get ignited about money. They don't get ignited about the kids that are missing in our neighborhoods. They don't get ignited about the education. They don't get ignited about none of that. But the minute you say something racial, poof, you lit something. So you use that, whether it's true or not, who cares? It is distracting you from something else that you're not seeing.
So a
If
white
you
girl
can find the answer.
I'm asking, what is a white girl getting on the train? Where black people are going crazy about that?
A white girl, what?
Is killed on the train.
Yeah.
How is that motivating black people to do anything? I don't see any black people crying
So
out.
right now, you just said that this is being used to incentivize his base. It's going to be used as a racial divide. What I said is I've seen that so many times that I don't just look at that, whether it's being used for the base or not. I'm looking for the other hand to see what they're hiding.
I said, what's the other hand? What are they hiding?
Well, like right now, you just said Russia invaded Poland.
Yeah,
That's one thing.
What does that have to do with America?
Exactly what I just said. Because if Russia invades Poland, the United States is going to get involved because the president just said something to him the other day about invading Poland. They just had this.
So they're going to get involved regardless of whether we know about it or not. You just said that. So again, what does this? I'm asking, what does this white girl getting killed? How does that affect anybody outside of?
It don't affect us, but like you said, they're going to use it to incentivize his base. To incentivize his base.
Right.
So,
so we're not
to create a racial divide. You said that. That's what would affect black people.
So
that's what I'm saying.
So again, he's charging his side up to do different things and to move
Okay.
different ways.
So
Like I
when
said, it doesn't really affect us. It makes them, gives them meat, something to gnaw on, to keep them in his pocket so he can do whatever he does.
So
Polling
when
is a thing. I don't know.
when he has them all incentivized to do something with the racial divide, that racial divide means it's going to affect us.
Well, ultimately down the road, but I said right here, it does nothing. I mean, you finally got there. I'm glad you got to that point. But
Well,
right
you kept jumping in and out every time I went to speak. How am I gonna get there?
I'm helping you. I'm really helping.
No, you're
I
not.
should let
No,
you
you're
speak.
not.
I should let you speak fully, and I would have seen that you went nowhere, and I'd help you out then. But
Oh yeah, of course, Daryl. Because somewhere down the road we're gonna get to what you're talking about.
no, I'm just saying that I don't know if this is hiding. This is more for us to be the racial divide here.
I don't know what it's doing either, but they are talking about
Mm-hmm.
how many Black folks stood by and did nothing. That's being highlighted. And they are talking about the person that let him off from the last infraction was a Democratic judge. So they are making this a political base.
Well, again, against Black people. And so when you look into it more, I found out the last judge, he was locked up for, I think he called 911.
Okay.
And it was like a call that I guess he shouldn't have made or something like that. So it wasn't even something he could have been really held long for. So when she let him go, it was because it, like, you know, they only could do like maybe say like 3 weeks, whatever it was. It wasn't something he could have been held forever for. They said actually the judge who let him go from a more heinous crime was a Republican.
Okay.
A Republican judge. They said the judge
was the last judge that you're
that's what they said. They said
one that let him out.
She was a Black woman. That's why they tried to put it on her. But the one before her that let him out from a more heinous crime was a Republican judge. Like, so right, it is very political, but they're keeping that Black-white divide. That's what they want to do. They want to keep that divide, and it's something sickening. Like I said, we, like Vaughn said, it doesn't really kind of we kind of know the play, don't affect, but other people definitely, I feel are really getting charged up. I'd have seen something before I came in here at where Charlie Kirk was killed. They said neo-Nazis came talking about white men need to do something, fight back or something like that.
He was killed, right? He was killed by a white dude. So what you going? They need to go kill each other. Is that what y'all gonna go do?
And that's an interesting question. And I believe they said he wasn't a liberal. They kept pointing to
right. Doc said that he's a Republican. He was actually killed, and that's what something else I saw where they said he basically was killed by somebody on his own team.
It's very interesting, yeah. So we don't know what's really going on, and even listen, we don't know if that's true. We don't know if any of this is true. The smoke and mirrors that goes on behind the scenes, who knows what happened?
Yeah,
so,
that's exactly.
We actually all are sheep to some of this stuff because we have to just believe what they tell us.
Right, we don't know what's going on.
Right.
We only get to see what's up front. Now, did you see that the book on Charlie Kirk's death was put out on the 9th on Amazon?
What do you mean? Oh, someone wrote a book about him being killed
in Utah, and it was put up on the 9th. It was on Melanie King, and I put books out, and Lee knows she put books out on Amazon. When you put a book out on Amazon, it takes 72 hours. So that means that actually had to be written 4 or 5 days prior, or posted 4 or 5 days prior to that. And that's on Melanie King.
That's tough.
It's crazy.
There's so much that's going on. And I mean, that kind of brings us to our first topic. I was like, I think we just need to do a mental health check right now.
Wow.
I'm crazy.
Needs to really check their mentals, right? It's so much going on, and this stuff can be affecting you in so many different ways. I really think that people need to take a minute and assess what's going on. Assess your situation, right? Check your stress level. I mean, Doc, you can help me out anytime because I'm just so we need to really, check ourselves and check on one another, because all this stress that's going on right now, all this cortisol going through our body, you could snap and not realize you snapped because somebody came in front of you in the line at the supermarket. But seriously,
No, you're right. You're right.
So around right now, we are carrying so much. You know, even whether you like Charlie Kirk or you don't, whatever, somebody died. So
Right.
you're still having a response to that, right? We're human. We're all human, having human experiences, and we need to check those. Go ahead.
You know what was crazy? I saw the video when he got shot, right? I went through training, like shooting, all of that, lived near a military base, lived around some people that were unsavory. When I seen him get hit and the people's response, you had to know these are people that have never been in a situation
Right.
where they seen something like this happen.
Right.
And the first thing that came to my mind when he got shot was his family. Because if you ever had anybody, I lost a brother, I lost a cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And you like, for y'all to dance and to do that, those people, they demons. Like I don't care what he said, sticks and stones break bones. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he said. He should not have been executed like that. Not for his words. Because that happened to our people. And this is why. It happened so much to our people, and we felt that. Like,
well, let's kind of keep it on the feeling right now. We know he was executed, but but everybody's expression, I don't want to say anybody's wrong for how they expressed it. I mean, if they were dancing around, we don't know if that's how people handle things. Sometimes we're uncomfortable and we do things in our uncomfortability, right? We may act in a way that's not normal at that time. So, like you said, people have never been in these situations. You don't know how you're going to act. People all the time say they're going to do something. And when it comes to the time to do it, again, you may not act the way you say you're going to act. And I know that firsthand by being in situations where you see people who you think are going to move a certain way and they don't. They freeze up, or people run, or people yell, or people scream. You know, everybody does it. You don't know how you're going to react in that time when something hits you that is that, bananas. And then you don't know what's coming next. You just think about you seeing someone get shot in front of you. You don't know if you're next.
Right.
You don't know if there's another bullet coming for you. So that's terrifying to some people. That can, like I said, to the point where you can't move.
Yeah.
So, people have to, and I'm gonna tell you, there's no wrong response. But I think you should, after that, dissect your response, right? Try to I guess. And Doc, let me know if I'm going in the wrong path, okay? Because my degree coming in the mail, I just paid for it. I paid for it, so I'm gonna be certified doctor.
Oh wow!
I got my.
No, you're on the right path, and I was saying something similar when we started. It's so important to unplug. It is so important, because once you read one of these bad stories or horrible incidents, then your timeline, your computer, your phone is just inundated with that kind of stuff. Right. So sometimes you have to purposely go in and click on a happy story or a funny story, so that you can start to change the algorithm of your timelines and your social media and just your devices, because that's all you're going to see. And you're right that even though you may not think you're absorbing the negativity and feeling trauma from it, you could. And like Daryl said, sometimes you don't even recognize it until it's too late, when something happens and it triggers your trauma response.
Right. Yeah. So, and think about it. You just might got to check on your people, right? Because they're sitting there metabolizing all this day after day after day. That can put them in a space where they are really down bad. You got to make sure you continue to reach out, call your friends, check on people, because if you don't check on each other, that's how things happen. People become sad. The algorithms don't help, because like you have one sad video, another sad video, another, and kind of rabbit hole.
Too much. It's too much.
Yes.
That's too much.
So check on me, y'all.
Right? Check on me too.
And I'm saying that in jest, but it's true, because if you're that person that everyone sees as the strong person, or you're that person that everyone goes to for advice, when people call, they not checking on you. It's like, hey, how you doing? But guess what happened to me today? I did this, and that. And it's like, okay, I wasn't finished telling you about how bad my day was.
I have a practice of when people ask me how I'm doing, I'm like terrible. I'm like, yeah, okay, so that's good. And I'm like, I said I was terrible. You didn't even hear me.
They don't listen. They don't listen.
Right. What are you saying, Ruth?
They don't. People don't listen to that. Doc is right, especially if you're known as the strong one. Like I had the worst 2 weeks ever with a family member. And still, when I checked in with other family members, it was like they skipped all over what I'm saying about how hard that was for me. They don't tune in because I'm always the one that's strong and standing on my feet with everything. I was drained mentally the heck out.
Hey,
Well, listen, we do have to refill our tanks.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Our emotional tanks can run dry. So we have to kind of be observant to when that little gas light comes on, that, like I said, Doc, unplug. Find what you do that just recharges you.
Yeah.
You know, I went for a nice hike yesterday. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Even that. Yep.
did you take someone hiking?
It was beautiful. It was crazy.
He skipped all over that, Vaughn.
He blushing? What?
Yes, he is. Wow.
What are you talking about? I'm always crazy. But no, we do have to find some things to get away from this, right? Really.
Yes.
And in that, even setting boundaries for the things that are causing you the drainage, because I had to learn that this week. That, okay, I can only do this much for you.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Real. You have to set boundaries, realistic boundaries of what you can do, who you can be for people, how much of yourself you can give, right?
I was giving way too much. Way too much.
Like Doc said, when you're that person, you overextend yourself
all the time.
Right? You overextend yourself because you almost believe. You almost believe you have an S on your chest. You're like, I got it. Because you start believing you've been strong so long. You have to be strong. But then, like I said, your emotional tank starts to run dry. And if that happens, you can't be good for anybody.
Nope.
And we have to be here for people. So people check on us. These people on the screen are strong here. You know what I mean? But I'm glad, like Leanne will call and check on me.
Oh.
That's my homie. I'll call and check on her. She don't listen to me though.
I be trying to check on Daryl on Wednesdays, but he ain't never in the office.
He ain't nowhere to be found.
Nowhere.
I gotta work.
He's out hiking, Doc. He's hiking.
Is that what's happening?
Listen, they said daddy gotta have a life too. That's Jody mom told him.
Look.
But no, we really do. This week was draining. Like I said, even reading comments, I get lost in the comments. And I'll start replying to everybody.
I saw you too. Like,
it'd be 12 hours in and I'm still commenting and everything. I gotta reply and I gotta stop that because it does. It just emotionally drains you. It wipes you. Like I really feel wiped after a texting session, and hours can go by. It's crazy how many hours can go by and we're replying to probably a bot. It's probably not even a real person that you're replying to, right? And you got it, like I said, you got to take it, put it down, do something and reset yourself. We have to reset right now.
Preferably something that's not on a screen.
Agreed.
No screens, right? No screens.
Nope. But I'll be playing my piano. My release, like my music, or I gotta write a story.
Okay.
I moved, so I didn't get to move my library down here yet. And I don't have my books, man. It's driving me crazy.
Wow. Okay.
But I have to hammer and nail, and that's another thing. I haven't done that yet. I'm one of those guys that'll pick up a hammer and nail. I'll start building stuff. I'll make a whole new fence out here.
That's nice.
Something, you know what I'm saying? Something just to keep my brain off of
projects around the house you can do if you need to.
I was thinking the same thing, Daryl. Right?
I get stress release for you. A lot of it.
That's crazy.
I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Look,
How about you? Stress relieving, refilling your tank. Leanne, lovely.
Yeah.
Are you texting?
No.
Are you on the phone? Hey, listen.
No, I'm not.
You need to be here right now. Okay. All
I'm
right.
here.
No. I need
She's
all
checking on
here.
a friend.
It's
on the wellness check.
You should be looking at one screen. Put the other screen down.
I am here. Yeah, music,
See, there we go.
writing.
We find out some people's stress relief.
Jesus.
But yeah, we definitely do. And I like I said, try not to sit too many hours in watching this negative. Don't, because what we take in does really affect us. And I know people don't think it does, but it does. The more you see, the more that's affecting you, and it could be affecting you in a very negative way, and you wouldn't even know it. And now you can't show up for your friends, your family, for work, for your children. You might be more irritable and not even feel. There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. I said nothing.
Right.
Whoa. Okay. I guess nothing's wrong.
And you have to keep in mind too that the more stories you read about trauma, the more you are increasing the possibility of being traumatized vicariously.
Wow. Secondary trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Real. That is real.
I just saw something about that. Where they were talking, they literally were talking about that. It was on the it wasn't Jordan. Was it Jordan Peterson? It wasn't Jordan Peterson. It might have been Jordan Peterson. They were talking about that. Like, you basically set yourself up to be traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool, man. I'm watching all rainbows and bunny rabbits now.
Yes, that's a great idea.
I mean, think about it. If we even talk about like all these so-called gurus, and if you're listening to anybody in any type of platform that continues to tell you something, you start to believe in their ideologies, right? They become part of your ideologies. And you could think that, you could think that all certain people are bad because what you're watching, they're saying it all the time. You could think that, there's a big divide because people are saying it all the time. Like, if you don't, especially if you're only metabolizing the same type of content over and over and over again, you're going to start believing that. Right? That's why if you to one news station over the other, you're going to believe whatever they tell you. They're going to indoctrinate you into whatever they're trying to put out there. So you, like I said, sometimes you got to get away. You got to get away.
Understood.
And you have to. So, hey, Leon, what you got for us?
Okay.
You got to put your phone down. It's tough. I'm sorry. My fault.
Man, hey, Daryl, I waited for you to show up last week, man. To Leanne's.
I know. It was a lot. We'll talk about it because I did try to, but then she didn't answer. So I thought she fell asleep again. So it was terrible. And she didn't. She was there, but there's no.
That's a daggone shame.
Yo, this guy, man.
No, really, that's what happened. Because I had text her like, "Yo, tell me when you get there if you get on the list." And there was 0 reception. Okay.
Oh,
So-
I saw this.
Atlanta to a swing turn up. This big, like 6'6" muscle head came over and wanted to join them. I had to agree because that's what we talked about beforehand. This was both on our bucket list. This dude pulled out an elephant trunk. Putting that in my car. This heifer said, "I want it."
Leave her there.
Gagging for it. You just have to sit there and accept it. You man.
Oh, that would
Rock me.
that would kill me. I took the hardest swallow and said, "Okay." I had to watch my goal get slaughtered. I even went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it'd be okay.
Slaughtered.
Took my baby mama to Atlanta.
Rub her forehead and tell her it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Man, I'd have just gotten
He
the car.
said slaughtered.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. So first of all, I'm not even. We're not even.
I'm not entertaining that.
Right, we're not doing that. And if she wanted to do that, I mean, she can. I feel my woman is allowed to do whatever she wants. She could just never come back.
Ever.
Right, we're no longer together. You know,
Right.
you can make any decision or choice you want, but understand choices have consequences.
Wait, didn't he say they agreed to
They
that? though?
agreed,
That's
yeah.
what I heard.
But
He said no.
well, what did we say? We wouldn't even be in that situation, right?
Yeah.
There's no agreements to.
Well, I heard agreed. Be careful with
But you
Be
hey,
careful
hey,
what you agree to.
and Ruth and Doc, that's the problem. I think people think one side, like, yo, I can go there and get another girl, it'd be great. But they don't really realize your girl's gonna get another 6 foot Trump. It seems like 6'6" Trump.
Yes,
Doesn't
yes.
seem appealing.
that.
Just a 6'6" black muscle.
And the crazy part about it, he was so worried about what she was getting that he came to help her and wipe her forehead. He wasn't even getting none.
Nope.
Because he knew that's it. It's dead. There's
His
no
penis
going
couldn't
back.
work. Yeah, his penis couldn't work in that circumstance. He was like,
No.
He probably, yeah, you're right. He probably couldn't even get it out of his head to go enjoy himself with someone else.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
want.
Trauma. He was traumatized.
Trauma.
Right.
No, shit, no damage.
see, but you know the relationship is over after that. You cannot get that out of your head. You come back, and every
No.
time you hear the word elephant, you playing games again? No, I said Vader. Okay,
That's his baby mom. No, it's not even his girl. He got to see her forever. He said, I took my baby mom to Atlanta.
I mean,
he did say baby mom.
you don't
He's
have
crazy.
to see her forever.
Well, you know.
Yeah, he could. That's. Yeah, I'm just not there. Like I don't. There's nothing to say. Leanne, give me something else. 'Cause that's ridiculous. That's just silly. he's just a silly guy. Like, why
I
would
don't
you?
even feel sorry for him. Like, what you expect to
I
happen?
don't.
There are
I don't-
dudes
I
that go there just to do that. Just to look, I'm gonna break this dude out.
Yeah, it's like the zoo got out early and they're bringing all the elephants here now.
All of them here.
And
He probably didn't
Lions,
know it would
tigers,
be
and
that
bears.
bad. He probably didn't think it would be.
Well,
that
he
bad.
was probably thinking about all he was going to get.
right, like
Right.
that's what it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
as a man, I can't see. Well, first of all, he don't like his baby mom. Let's be honest. I told you, if you
Yeah.
let Smiles have sex with your girl, you don't like her.
You don't like
I
it.
don't care what you say. I could be wrong, but I feel like you can't like someone and let someone else be with them, especially not in front of you either. Not even behind your back, but definitely not in front of you. So if I'm ever with a woman like, yeah, you can be with somebody else, that means I don't like you.
I don't like it.
You probably have a lot of money and I need to stay around. That's probably what.
Wow.
Or she make the best pancakes ever.
Now pancakes don't make me stay. Pancakes.
Yeah, I was a savage.
Yeah. Like, fuck, I got pancakes.
Yo, he's stupid.
How to test how much personal space you get as a mother challenge. Hand your toddler your personal things and watch their response. If they get all of them right, you have your answer.
What is that?
Oh, eyelashes.
Oh. No, not to the boys.
You had no
no, that's
private.
not-
He
no,
has
that's not-
no
Wait a
no
minute.
private. She
Yo,
has no private space.
Wait.
What? No. That's beyond private space.
She has none.
No.
Her kids are always there when she's
Nah.
Yes, that's too
everything.
much. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm asking, is this even healthy?
Right?
That's not healthy at all.
At all.
When did those boys see their mom insert something? What the?
Right?
Well, again, they're not asking to
Well,
leave
she
the room.
probably sitting on the toilet and they bust through the bathroom
They're there.
door.
I have
Well,
never.
They may. I think some people don't think it's a big deal because they're young. They're kids.
Mhm.
They don't understand. Just like they take baths with them. Like you see, sometimes the kid will be one and people take baths. You're like, weird. But I think that's more. So I don't agree with the because they said how much personal space does she have? It's really how much personal space does she want? Because she's obviously doing this in front of the kids. Like I said, you can go to the bathroom and put something in you.
That's she's a weirdo.
It doesn't take a long time, so she's doing these things in front of the kids or around the kids because I think she thinks they're not paying attention. So really, I think this.
Or if you're a
Right.
single mom and you have nobody else, I mean, 2 minutes in the bathroom with 2 toddlers outside the bathroom door is probably not the safest thing to be doing. So you got to have the door cracked. You got to have it open so you can watch what the kids are doing, and they're watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, I didn't know what a tampon was until
Right.
like yesterday, and my mom was single for a little bit when we were younger. I don't remember. That's not a core memory I have because
None.
Hey,
None.
and
Not
She
she
even-
didn't send you to the store like Roger's mom.
well, I'm saying, hey, listen, you got to give these kids independence. At one, they got to go to the store.
He
What I'm
still
saying
talks
that
about it.
you could definitely, because traumatized, that's trauma is a core memory.
Yes.
Take 2 minutes to go put a pad on. You don't have the kids can sit out in the bathroom for 2 minutes, and not much is going to happen. And if it does, it's okay. You'll put the Band-Aid on it
Until
DCP.
DCP&P show up. Talk
Hey,
about
so
why
DCP&P.
was you away from the kids for 2 minutes?
Mm.
Right.
They done pour hot water on themselves and
Right.
smoked
Well,
your
I
cigarettes and
Yeah,
pulled the dressing down on themselves.
go take a nap. Like she over there. Don't leave dinner on the stove and do it. Like you, it can be done because I know there's a lot of people that haven't seen their mothers do that. So
Ever.
to do it,
Ever.
Yes,
I
for
think
sure.
some
for
people
sure.
are more are lazier to or don't think it's a big deal.
And I think a lot of, well, not a lot, but some folks think that kids are just too young to understand. And that's why they say the words they say in front of children
Yes,
as well
yes.
as the actions.
Absolutely.
And these kids, like Doc said, are sponges. They are
Mhm,
watching everything.
And add on to that, sometimes I believe kids will see things that you don't think they see anyway. You might have
Yes.
and they got some eyes on the back of their head that they see everything, they hear everything. You know, it could even a conversation you have, like you say, they in another room and hearing everything. You don't realize they are hearing. They're sponges. They're picking up so
They
much.
can give it right back to you.
Right, and
As a first grade teacher, the stuff they would write that they saw their families doing, I was like, oh my.
And at the end of the day, the family wouldn't even know the kids saw.
Nope,
them.
they didn't
They
know.
were in the room.
They didn't
They
know.
didn't know they were there. Right.
Mhm.
Okay, Leanne, you want to talk about
No, I'm sorry. I
it?
forgot my mic wasn't.
So, what are you doing then? You got your
Leave
mic.
her alone.
You're on the phone, breathing heavy into the mic. What?
What is
oh my
going
gosh.
on?
What's going on?
My eyes are burning right now. I don't
Your
know
eyes
why.
are crossed.
Hey, Vaughn, her eyes are burning, but she's blowing in the phone. I'm confused how that eyes
Listen,
burn to.
that's on.
Yes.
I'm not getting in that because
Stop.
I feel
Leave
as
her
though
alone.
I just
Come on, Leanne, come on. I thought I was gonna bring it out. Like, what's taking so long to get these videos up?
now
But
we know.
what's occupying your hand? I think I heard a bzzz. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, anybody?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I don't know.
Mm.
Wow.
Delayed. She's on the phone. She's
Mm.
making margaritas. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she got a margarita maker over
You
there.
got you got a margarita maker?
That's a shame.
Yo, I gotta use that on
They
somebody.
are hard.
That's really good though. I gotta use that on somebody.
Oh yeah. She said I got to use it on somebody too. Herself.
Don't pay them no mind, Lee. Keep right
Woo.
on.
He ain't. Leanne said there's more than one way
Doc.
to get your mental health back.
Doc, get your friend, get your homeboy, Doc.
Leanne said, you have to get your mental health back certain ways. Got it.
Oh, who's this? Oh
I
man.
slid in her DM. We spoke for a day, couple texts.
Somebody slid in your DMs.
2 days later, we hung out, and I smashed same night that we hung out. Can I take that girl seriously?
Yes.
Why not?
I can. Tell me why.
Well, why not?
Dr. Cat.
To the quiet dragon first.
Okay.
He said he was the first one. Yes. So you must have had a lot of first day kills.
Oh yeah. I mean, isn't that part of the rules?
Okay.
Part of being a man.
And you could take that person seriously.
I mean, yeah, because sex is different than like going forward. You don't know how she is in a relationship, and you might be curious to how she is in a relationship. Just because you had sex with her doesn't make her less of a woman.
No. I said I'm just saying like all it took was a couple texts.
But you knew that going into it.
I did not know. I didn't know I was gonna kill.
I mean, are we being for real here or no?
No, I did not know. I've struck it out a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at this point, I think you've perfected your craft, and once you get them where you need to get them, going back to the inviting them over.
LeBron is not in the championship, so a champion doesn't win all the time.
But your percentage is probably higher than.
Uh-huh.
So if your percentage is higher than not, you probably did the same things that you did to get that percentage that way,
Okay, I'm listening.
and it went the same way, the way you thought it was gonna.
So should I feel special? This is what she does.
I don't think you should feel special because
Okay.
it was just sex and like she you her. So
Mhm.
like moving forward, if you want to get to know her more, you got to ask yourself that question: like, can I date somebody that I smashed the first night? Can I do that?
Mhm.
Not if you should, can you? That's like a question for yourself. Because if you know that you're gonna do it tomorrow, DM another chick, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be part of the cycle. Then you already know your answer.
So she's not a whore or a slore or slut bag.
Not if you're not a horror or a slut.
Let's talk to Lamar Jackson's brother right there.
This is very interesting because you guys go first. Go ahead. Anybody jump in there?
I'll defer till the second half.
Not at all at the same time. Okay. No. Ruth, what you got?
It depends how the guy is perceiving it, and I just like that they said she's not a whore, so forth, negative words if he's not, because both people are participating in it. So
Daryl, didn't she get married at 12? We don't.
Yeah.
Why are we taking her seriously right here? We can't take you seriously.
I like to hear the voice of the 12-year-old marriage.
oh, and I'm gonna see you on the street.
Leave
Paul.
Not- leave my sister.
You on the street, Paul. I'm done. I
Leanne,
mean, what is he saying? Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? What is he really trying to say? He wants
Well,
to conquer
what is who trying to say?
the guy that was talking about the first night conquering.
Okay.
So is that a bad thing in his eyes? Is she, a negative,
Well, I think if you listen to the conversation you had two men on opposite ends of the spectrum, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having a conversation about one night stands.
Yes.
I felt one was very mature. I felt one was portraying something like the bald head dude. I think he got someone for the first time. He was excited because he couldn't really relate to what the other guy was saying about, look, this happened. This happens a lot. You perfect your craft. He didn't perfect his craft. I felt like he was.
He said that though.
Go ahead. Who said that? I'm sorry, Vaughn.
No, the dude said that. He said I struck out a few times.
Right, but he said even in your by striking out, that's how you perfected your craft. Right. I know not to do this anymore because this didn't work. So now I'm doing the things that work. I still felt like the guy with the beard was more successful at getting women, being with women
As a
than
closer.
others. Right. Yet other guys felt was very immature. His conversation was very immature. And he couldn't understand because he kept he actually didn't hear what the other guy was saying. He's like, well, is she a whore? Like, bro, I just explained all this to you. Sex is just sex. If a relationship is different than sex, that comes after. If you wanted to, you might want to invest in the person. They might be different, or they might be likable or not likable, but that's not based on sex for what he was saying. But the other guy was just on some very immature. I felt like that's the conversation I had when I was 17. And I spoke that way. Well, I had sex with her. Can I respect her? Well, put a mirror up. She had sex with you. Can't you respect her? Right. So that conversation to me was so remedial. Like, you're saying something about her, but not realizing you're talking about you. Like you said, you're both in this situation.
Right.
So if it diminishes her value or her worth, then it would diminish your value or your worth in her eyes, because she could say the same thing you're saying about her.
Exactly.
What do you got? Oh, Vaughn's not there. Leanne, what do you got? Leanne's not there. Oh, there she goes.
You didn't even give me 2 seconds to say
Right?
something.
Yeah, you 5. I counted.
Whatever. Yeah, I think dude was very immature. I just
Right.
to think to still have that type of mindset, you got what you wanted. Like this, let's not play like this not what you wanted.
You know what, Leanne? I'm gonna ask. I don't know if he got what he wanted because his questions. I mean, he got sex, but his questions. If he got what he wanted, he would have been done. But he has a whole bunch of questions now about what this makes this. Like that, he almost wanted to ask, "Is it okay to be with her now?" Like, I don't know, she a whore? What can I respect her? Like, if you just wanted sex and you got it, what are these questions for? I mean, a whole line of questioning, right? Because I got it and I'm cool. I'm done. I got Super Bowl. I'm done.
He didn't expect the hit. He didn't expect, like you said, I didn't expect this to happen. So,
but Vaughn, I don't know. I'm gonna ask you straightforward. When you go out with a girl, is that on the menu? Like, if
every time it's on the menu for every woman. Yeah.
Right. So I would like the guy kind of said, let's be honest, you did expect that to happen. Whether it happens or not is different, but
that soon he didn't expect it on the first date. I think that's what it was.
I don't agree with that either. Only reason because what I'm thinking, if you didn't expect it, how'd you get there?
Right.
Like you were pushing up. So you really are saying, I hope she said no.
He thought he was softening her up. Like, I got to do this for like 2 weeks. So let me try. And his first move worked. And he was like, oh, what?
Right. She's like, stop playing games. I'm here for the same reason you are. We know why we're here. Like, let's not play games. And I feel bad for her because she gave this to somebody who was immature and didn't know what to do with it. She really wasted that. She wasted that one. Unless she just wanted to get one off too. Who knows? Like, he's actually his hubris is making him think that he even has another shot. He might be done. You know, she might be like, I got what I wanted, or you're whack, and that's it. So he may not even have the opportunity to go back.
Or he might have kissed the right frog. Who knows? She may stay.
I don't think he kissed the right frog. He's not in the mental state to take her. You know what I mean? He's still thinking about, is she a whore?
He's in shock.
Game, huh?
He's in shock.
He is shocked.
Like, yo, I got it worked.
But that's the problem. He's so young-minded that he wouldn't know what to do.
I get what
you know what I'm saying? The thing about that, you had that mindset. That's 17, 16 years old. That when you do it, like, ooh, I got it. You shouldn't be still having that experience now in life. We should be past that. We should be like, yo, we did what we did. You know what I mean? You want to see tomorrow? Like, whatever it is, we should know what it is. But if you're still like, I got it on the first night, I don't know what this means. Hey, bro, you missed something, right? You're out the game to me. You're very immature, and see, you're ruining for us because now they go.
My.
Now they're not gonna be as free to give
You
it up.
should never get it again.
Oh my God.
But he might said, he might be in her head now. It's like, oh, these niggas is this, that, or the next, and I ain't doing it. Now, when I come along, I gotta wait the 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You messed her up because she was like, she was with it.
She was
She
with
was a
it.
good girl.
Yeah.
She was a good girl. First night. Let's go. And now it's different because he out here playing. These
I ain't
rules.
doing that. I ain't doing that again. He got all weird.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And
He in her bushes right now, looking at her window like, Barbara, I'm outside. But I do think that but again, I guess he didn't have a lot of experience. And the one guy you could tell he had I'm not gonna say a lot of experience, but he had some good quality experiences because he had
he had some wins.
Well, I think even more than that, he had healthy views of sex, healthy views of relationship, healthy views of men and women. Like he said, he wouldn't let him call this woman anything, even though he didn't know her, because like, that would be you. Like, that's how men should talk to each other in a way that's constructive and positive, and that'll help us look at sex, constructive and positive. That'll help us look at relationships in a better way if we could have these adult conversation as men. But a lot of times, like it'd be just real remedial. It's man, real weird. Can't help it.
That's a really great point, Daryl.
Mm-hmm. I have them every now and then.
Drop that on you real quick.
It's real. I always say, I wish I had somebody who could have told me some more healthy things about relationship growing up, and I could have had some better relationships.
I wish somebody could have told me something.
Right.
I was just out there swinging for the fence. I hope this works. Boom.
That's so many of us, because you don't want to. And we can't speak from women's experience, but we're taught to play football, basketball, to sing, to music, but we're not taught how to keep and be with a woman.
Nope.
She's definitely an object to obtain, but when we get her, what do we do with her?
Y'all don't know what to do with it.
We don't. And half the women don't know what they are anyway, so they're no help either. Because if you don't know what you are, you can't help us to know what to do with you. So it's everybody who's letting each other down. So you have to be, because it can't be just, oh, you need to get married, you need to find a good man, because that's not helping you either as a woman. What does that mean? Right? So we're all out here, the blind leading the blind, and
everybody's just running into walls.
Right. I don't mind. I be tearing walls down. I don't mind. Oh, that's what you meant.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Right. That's the problem. Okay. What we have here.
Why do it's crazy? Like how we talking about the boy, like he might be stalking the girl now. Do you, Daryl? You ever had it like when you really you know what I mean? You put your thing down, they go crazy. Like they start acting out of order.
I would say it wasn't more sex if you treat them really, 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 really well.
Is that what it is?
To me, I don't think it was just the sex. It was if you treat them really, 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 really well. They don't want to let that go, and I've had quite a few psychos.
Now the question is, were they psycho before you slept with them, and you just ignored it? Or did they become psychos?
I think it's both, right, Vaughn?
Yeah, I had an ex tell me, she said, "Oh, you can make somebody psycho." I was like, "Oh, okay." What? I don't understand.
I've seen the DSM-5. I never seen anything where you can make somebody psycho. Every now and then,
it like got to be in there.
Yeah. Right. It's a full blown, okay?
Right. And you got the right combination on it. That's all.
Right. You can tap into the psycho, like you can tap into it, like you hit the right code to unleash it. Let you unleash the level of psycho. Like you can do that.
Yeah. What the hell? What are you talking about, lady?
I think we all can be pushed to a level where we will do things out of character sometimes, especially if we have what we feel love or a strong connection with people. I think we've all are able or capable to act in ways that we wouldn't necessarily do if we could think, like temporary insanity, because I don't want to lose it. Because it never makes sense. If I'm holding you hostage in a house, I gotta hold you forever. Like I can't let you go because you're not coming back. Like that's not a good move. Or I don't know if we have it here, and I'm sorry, Leanne. There's a cop right now. A lady cop shot the man because he wouldn't have sex with her. And it's on her body cam. Leanne, did you have that one?
Huh?
No.
Okay, cool. So it's on her body cam. You hear her. She has the gun out, and you can hear him saying, "Put the gun away." She's like, "No, you gotta have sex with me. I'm all yours." He was like, "Okay, I'll do it." She's like, "No, you gotta take my pants down first." He's like, "Put the gun down. Please put the gun down." He ends up running. She shoots him.
Oh, yeah, I do have that one.
Oh, wow.
I'll wait till Leanne goes. So do this one, and whenever we get to it, but it's insane. Like after you pull your gun on me, we're not going to be together again.
Wow.
No, is that what you sent me?
Yes, it seems like a guy and a girl, and he's really close, and there's a camera low.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
All right, play this one. It's fine. Play this one. We'll get to it.
Do you think having 80% of what you need is enough in a relationship?
And we had some.
I ain't gonna let her answer. I'm asking you guys that.
Absolutely. For me, Ruth.
I think it depends what the 80% is and what you expect it to be.
Oh, that's a good. Wow.
It could
Wow.
be that perspective.
Well, no, it says 80%. If you have 80% of what you want in a relationship,
Oh, what you do want. Okay. 80% of what you do want, then that's fair. That's fair. That's reasonable.
that's reasonable. That's more than reasonable.
I said it's
Half-
reasonable.
That yeah,
That's
Hey,
my
that's fine.
answer. It's reasonable.
that's why they're crazy. Go ahead.
Mm. Mm.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'll take the 80 because I've been operating on quite less. Brother traumatized over here.
They just can't be choosy, right?
You gonna give me 80?
You know, 100 is all you can get. So 80.
Right.
I'm confused at this conversation, but Doc, we think.
Yeah, it can work.
Oh, it can't work. Okay. Leanne.
Again, like Ruth said, it depends on what the 80
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Says what
Because
you want.
if it's 80% of what you want,
Oh,
but
what I
something
want?
is
Yes.
truly missing that
Yes.
something else that you do want that might be higher. I mean, it
This is women for you. It's really simple. 80% of what you want.
80% of what you want.
I
Meaning
didn't
you're
hear the
not,
what you want before.
but
Yeah.
it's meaning you're not getting 20% of what you want.
Mm.
Listen, it's 80. This is 80% pure cocaine. Okay, it's going to get you high.
Hey,
And of course, but of course, the relationship could survive and be good with 80%.
But if it's the
right.
main thing that I need or want,
Oh my
then I
god!
don't know.
Oh my god! Y'all
80%
cannot.
of what you
Y'all
want.
cannot negotiate with terrorists.
Fellas, pay attention. This is what the problem is right here. They're saying we're gonna give you 80%. And they're like, well, it might be the 80, but I could still want 80%. Like you're not getting 100%. It's nothing perfect. So
Nothing.
if we're arguing about 80% and that's a problem, then we might as well hang it up. We ain't got a chance.
But if they don't know English, if you get one that speaks a foreign language,
You know,
I'm just saying they don't go through all this. 80% for them is everything.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying.
But I think what Vaughn was kind of saying too. Now, so let's do it this way.
Mhm.
If you're getting 50% of what you want,
No.
you can work with
Mm.
it. So you're getting
No.
half what you want, and you're like, nah, I definitely need more than half.
Well,
Yeah, because I need more. Nope, I need more.
Yeah, this
yeah.
is hey fellas, this
Because
is
it's
what we
probably
gotta
not my main things that's
do. It's
there.
80% of what you want. You want
50% you said.
Well,
Yeah,
This-
but the main thing
that's
that I
it. So
want might not be there.
I thought the main thing that you wanted was the guy.
no, that's definitely not what they want.
No, you
No.
didn't want 80% of your partner.
No,
Okay.
because they didn't walk up to him, right? They
Ah,
pick and choose from the suitors they have.
right.
So they're gonna pick the best option that they have. So there may be one I may have a better connection with, but this one got more money. They may go with the right. As
Oh,
opposed to us, we pick. You know,
who we got?
what you get. Like we like, okay, we like you, and you, and hopefully one of you, and you like me.
Right. Who gonna be here in the morning?
Yes.
That's it.
I don't know if I was getting 50% of what I want. I think that, I mean that's definitely workable as well. I'm getting 50. I'm getting half of what I want. We see that women want
100.
Not necessarily, but
unreasonable.
maybe
You
that
said-
half,
you
maybe
said
that
that-
half is acceptable with the potential for the rest of it to come.
Got you. So
That
people,
matters too.
people want what unattainable goals. They keep moving the goal line. You give them 50, we want 55.
Well, it depends what the 50 is again, Daryl. It depends
what-
what it is.
Whatever you want. I'm not saying so. It's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying if these are the most important things to you,
Right.
you're getting 50% of the things that are most important to you in a relationship to help it work. And you're like, it's not enough. So what you're telling me is that you're not willing to work to make a relationship work because somebody has to do all these things before you can get on board. Because if I'm giving you 50%, you should say, you know what? I'm cool with that. And I'm going to bring what I can bring to the table. We're going to make this work. But you're like, no, I need you to do more.
I said with the potential to increase that percentage. Yes.
Lord have mercy. Life don't even give you 50% of what you want most of the time.
Say it again, Vaughn.
Life don't even give you 50% of what you want most of the time.
Right. And we see that these are the complaints that we see over and over again where people just want. But what are they giving in return? How are you pouring into me if I'm already telling you I'm giving you 50% of what you want? And you're still like, well, I'm like, I give you nothing no more. Come leaving.
But I was also considering that the other person was giving their maximum percentage too. That's not one-sided for me when I say that.
Okay.
That's not one-sided. They've got to give up something. I went in with a less percentage than that, thinking, okay, we're going to make this happen. We're going to grow this thing together.
No, but I'm talking about you didn't go in with less because you two had each other, right? So even if you were in a box, you guys would have been good. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I mean. So we're not talking about outside things. I'm not talking about, money. So I'm talking about I'm giving you 50% of what you need.
Okay.
You feel me? What you need to go on. And that should be enough. I'm like, if I can get 50% from somebody, we should be able to make that work. Right?
I agree with
you're
that.
giving me like the love, the nurturing, those type of things. If you're giving me what I need, like you said, now we can face the world together.
You can just grow it. Yeah.
Right. I can face if I know you're here and you're giving me what I need. And I can do what I need to give you what you need, and we get off of that, right?
Listen,
50% enough for everyone.
I tell people, I used to tell them, I said, give me a little, I'll give you a lot. All I need to know is that you're there. And men are motivated on that. Men are motivated with very little.
Say it again, Vaughn.
Men are motivated with very little.
That's true. I believe that. Mm-hmm.
As long as they know you there, they will go take out a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I think women underestimate the value of them being there.
Their presence. Right.
A positive presence, like Vaughn said, that could be all is necessary to be the battery in a man's back to go slay that lion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I agree.
Knowing that you're there could be the battery in the back where he can go slay that lion. Women are very important in men's lives. Men are very important, and we need to also know that. We need to say that you're important to me, right? Like you actually make me better. There's nothing you can't do with a good partner. So if you have somebody pouring into you and you're pouring into them, like I said, it didn't matter. Like I need a partner where if we're in a box, we're good.
Yep. Because I'm going to decorate that box, and it's going to feel like more than that box. So yes, you're going to give into each other.
Just you being there.
No, but I'm going to also try to maximize that situation. Is what I'm saying.
You know who said it best?
I just need you to. Hey, we got this, baby. You're gonna do it.
That's a given. Yeah.
That's it. Like those things. That's what I need. I don't care how the box looks. You there? I'm gonna make sure you get the box. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this crap down. I'm gonna do it. I promise.
Yeah. You remember Life Jennings had that song Must Be Nice?
Must be nice.
It must be nice to have someone to make the projects feel like a mansion.
Yep.
It's
just the presence.
Right.
It's the presence.
Yep. I
the
agree.
right person can shape your perception of anything to make it better.
Anything. Yep.
Anything can make it better.
Absolutely.
It can be spaghetti, but it's lobster to you because she made it. And you're eating it together. And you're sharing it together.
Totally agree.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So if you can get 50% from somebody, you better be happy to get 50%. You know what I mean? Because what do they have to give? 50% is all I have to give after work, after this. This is all I have. So you know what? You be my other 50 and make me 100.
Okay.
Right? I'll be I got 50 for you. So if you got 50, that's 100.
Here we go.
Right. So again,
that's what I said. It can't be the one side of 50. That's what I said. It has to be the other person giving too.
I heard whining. 50. I don't know.
No, you didn't let me finish my thought.
80. Oh my gosh. 80. I don't know. You can't give me.
He better be able to growl.
Well, that does matter, Vaughn. You
Yeah.
want a teammate. You want a player in the team.
A team. Then my team. You're talking about growing. If we're teammates, we work together.
Yes, and we're growing together. That was my point.
Who grows? The team will have to grow together. We gotta just operate our team.
How y'all gonna tell me? That's what I meant.
You're right. She has been married for
40
752
freaking
years.
and that's what we
She
did.
knows more than us.
I don't know more than you, but I know about this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I know this
'Cause
part.
I don't know nothing about that.
I know about the cardboard box. I know about the mac and cheese tasting like lobster. I know all of that. We've been through all of that.
Right.
And still going through crap. And you still there. That's what you're saying. That's the point.
And that's what I've really learned from Ruth. And I hope all people know that relationship is going to go through things. You know, people who say, "Oh, love doesn't hurt," they never.
Yeah,
been in
it
love.
hurt like a.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
And you have to fight love sometimes. Love isn't always easy, right? It's not always easy. And I don't think anything that's great is easy.
Nope.
But it's very doable when you have a partner who's going to be there to work through it with you. So when that problem happens, like Ruth says it all the time, you find a way.
You better find a way if it's worth it to you.
Listen, or don't lose it and realize how much worth it was.
Yes.
Because
that's the problem. A lot of people, I think, lose it and realize how this was better than anything else.
That's
true.
I
was stupid. I didn't sit down and talk to her when she wanted to talk. I didn't have time for her when she needed time.
Absolutely.
And now someone else is giving her time, and you're out here timeless,
eating frozen dinners and sitting in the garage on the damn podcast, angry. Never mind.
Vaughn is crazy.
Yes. That happens all too often. That happens all too often. When
it does.
I'm like Vaughn. I can look back and I've seen a couple where I just ruined it by being.
Yeah.
That's big of you to say that, Daryl.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big guy, so I can't.
No. But the couple that got away, is that what you're saying? Or that you let get away? Or that you let get away?
No, I didn't let get. I ran away by being immature, by not, like you said, sitting down, talking about certain things, having certain conversations, listening, being able to be taught, being teachable is very important, right? You can't just know everything. You can't just make everything your way. You have to be able to be teachable, be able to, go with it. If someone changes a little bit, it's not about you sometimes. Don't make it about you.
That part.
As we grow, people will change.
That's true.
They will change. And we have to be okay with that. Talking this change. Okay, well, what do you need? And don't take offense to so many things, right? So it definitely was, like you said, you do grow. And as you grow, you learn things. So I really wish I would have learned some things earlier.
Okay.
Come on, what is going on over there?
One is tripping over there completely.
I was great. I was great. Say something to Daryl.
Vaughn is
what Michael Jackson said. And I've learned,
right?
Love not a possession. Mike went through it.
That song was Mike having it. You understand me?
Right.
There was pain in his voice in that song. There was.
Yeah, he ain't made another song like that ever.
Ever.
Whoever that girl was, whoever she was, tore him up.
Yeah, he was like, lost it.
And that's real. So we do. So I think as men, we need to start understanding what we want, learning what we want, and being more serious with these women. Because you do feel like, whenever I'm ready, I can I can just jump into a relationship when I'm ready. I can turn it on. And it's not
true.
That's not true.
No, not at all.
Nah. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into you in female form, and then that's gonna hurt.
I really question if I've run into a version of myself.
Right.
I'm like, dang, if that's true, man, I really need to go sit with somebody.
Nobody ever really just rocked you, had you, boo-hooing and doing all the things,
Yeah. Well, it'll come. Don't worry.
Leanne, stop. You all been there. Except for
I know
Ruth.
she not telling the truth because she said she's 5 feet. She is not 5 feet tall. She is 3.5
Oh
apples.
my God.
Without stems. Without stems.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And that's what I mean running into somebody like you where they just break your heart.
Mm.
Right.
When you feel
Right.
like you have to turn it on now and they be like, we're
They
kryptonite.
just crack it. Mm.
Yeah, we're kryptonite. And you're like, oh,
Ah,
I didn't know this felt this way. You know
yeah.
what I mean, granted, I was 7 when it happened to me, but the hurt was still real. The hurt was not. It was not less. Leanne, give us something. But yeah, that hurt was real. I tell you, most guys I know were hurt young and they never recovered. Here we go.
Yeah,
This is
never.
what I was telling you about. Psycho police officer nearly killed man because he wouldn't be with her. I'm all yours. Can you me right now? Go ahead, Leanne. Play this video. Pay attention, everybody.
Trigger warning.
Mm.
Yeah, she has a finger on the trigger.
Literally.
That's not what she meant.
Come here.
Cream, stop!
Screaming.
No,
I'm yours.
you
You can fuck me right. You can fuck me right now.
I can fuck you right now.
How?
I can fuck you right now.
Yes.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me. Prove
Let's
it to me.
go.
Prove it to me.
Let's go.
Take your hand off the gun.
I will.
Take your hand off the gun.
But you have to pull my pants down.
Okay, take your hand off the
Stop.
gun. Take your hand off the gun.
Kareem, stop.
You gotta stop talking to him when he do it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't take your hand off the gun, you is going to get shot by this.
Parking lot. Stop.
What is happening?
Right.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Kareem, stop.
No, bro.
She's strong as hell. She let off. She let off. And she put the gun in the. She's
Parking lot. Employee parking lot. Help.
wait. So, like I was saying, when you put it down real good, right? They act like they act crazy like that.
I couldn't tell who the aggressor was.
Me neither. I couldn't
Right.
tell.
So from my understanding, if I'm wrong, please somebody. But they said I think he was inmate or something or other that she got involved with. When he got out, they stayed involved. He was breaking it off. She wasn't allowing him to do it. She had a gun on him, talking about, "I'm yours. You can have sex with me right now." I mean, no, have sex with me right now. But from my understanding, she had the gun out while she's saying. That's why he kept saying, "Take your hand off the gun, and I'll do it. Take your hand off the gun, I'll do it." She was trying to get him to have sex with her for whatever reason under duress. He started wrestling her for the gun. So you're looking at her body cam. That's her body cam we see.
Mm.
She saw the body cam. They started wrestling for the gun. I guess he couldn't get it from her. He started running, and then she started shooting at him.
Mm.
Shot in the car. From my understanding, what I saw and read. It's just wild. I don't.
But
understand.
yeah, without all of the context, because it's
Yeah. It looked in
it
reverse.
was kind of sounding like,
He was trying to get her.
yeah, like he was trying to get her, and she was saying, "Look, you can have it. You can have it."
Oh.
You got to pull my pants down.
Yeah, you
And
got
when he go to pull her,
her.
she's gonna pop him. She was gonna shoot him soon as he went for her pants. Because did y'all see him running? He had one pants leg on. His pants. He had his pants down.
I couldn't see it.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
I couldn't see when he stood up. I saw when he stood up, there was something there.
Hmm.
Like I said, I was going from the things I saw.
Hmm.
Either way,
It's
it
like
was
I couldn't
crazy.
tell who the aggressor was. Like
The way that was
it's
psycho.
very weird
That was-
interaction.
That was scary. That was
Yeah,
scary.
for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not. I don't. How do you get there?
Yeah.
You know, and what do you think is going to happen after that? Like, obviously, the relationship should be over, but it may not be over because people are crazy. You know that
We
that
can get past this.
Oh yeah,
The only what really made it seem like it was him, the aggressor, also is that she called for backup shots fired.
Yeah.
She's got her body cam on, so it's
Mm.
going to show everything that was happening.
Well, I think she had to call it in because she she shot fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once the shots are fired, she got to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Listen, leave people alone.
Crazy.
That's why if I know you're a cop, I'm like, yeah, it's not going to work because I do dumb shit all the time. I don't feel like getting shot.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow.
Wait a minute. So what? I guess we got to look into it more. I don't know.
I don't know either.
That was interesting. Real fast, did you see the one with the? I had a question, and I don't know if I put it in, Leanne, with the guy who was married, the widower. Did I marry a widower? But honestly, it feels like I moved into a shrine. Every wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Can you put that one up for me, please?
She ain't go to the crib beforehand.
I'll continue to read it. Every wall was like a shrine. Pictures to her. I told him I'm tired of her pictures, respectfully, but he said I moved into the house and called me insecure. Insecure? No, I'm just tired of being in second place in my own marriage. At what point does grieving stop and respect your new spouse begin? Because right now I feel like I'm sleeping in another woman's bed and married to another woman's husband.
Mm.
As no response, I respectfully boxed up all her stuff and trashed it. He was pissed.
Oh.
I'm tired of playing stepwife. Tired of playing stepwife. So, but I mean, what do we say here? Was she wrong? Is the first question. Was she wrong?
Mm.
Well, she ain't know she was moving into that haunted house before that.
Well, it looked like it been there because he said,
Right.
you know, you moved in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's my ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's not here, but I respect her as such.
Mm-hmm.
And you married the person, so you.
Mm-hmm.
She said now she's just tired of it. That's what she basically said. I've been
And
here.
here we go talking about thinking things gonna change just because you got married.
Mm.
Right. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's what it was.
Good one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what their timeline was for getting together and getting married, but neither one sounded like they were ready. Like he wasn't healed from grieving, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you heal from grieving? Is it
I'm just
grieving?
saying, I know there's no timeline on that, but I don't think he was even at a place of a new relationship is what I mean. Like,
No, I guess what I'm asking is,
yeah,
is grief kind of lifelong? Like, do you ever, like, I'm not saying you may not be actively in those first stages of grief, but you know, I think about my mother and sister all the time.
oh, of course.
And that's not going to change. So that's what I mean. If he still could be grieving,
Yes.
I don't.
But what I mean is maybe he should, have been maybe just dating again or something. I'm just saying to get married again and not have been ready to deal with that issue with the new wife.
But there's no issue to deal with. That's what I'm saying, Ruth. What's the issue? Because she was obviously for it because she knew about it be free. She got married and she's been in the house. Now she's saying, I'm tired. So it seemed like you were okay with this all this
She
time.
expected him to change it. That's what it is. Yeah.
Right. That's why I said I don't think it's him in the fact of I think it's more her, like Doc said.
Yeah.
I thought this would change. It's been 7 months. I'm your wife, and I need this other woman gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think what she did was fair.
See, if the house,
Mm.
if that being in the house wasn't part of her 80%, she couldn't deal.
Mm,
But
mm.
it's different. You said the 80% that you want.
That
So,
you want.
oh my goodness, women in their hearing something make stuff up. God. So the 80% she wanted would have been the pictures down. So she would have been okay. I guarantee it.
Mm.
That's interesting. Or it could, Doc, could you think of been a thing that she maybe thought that she could deal with it, and as time went on, she just like, I just can't. Like I'm cool. This is okay. Like the marriage was, you were high off the marriage and everything, and now that kind of subsided, and it's like, this dead bitch, still here.
Mm.
She got finger waves. She's not dealing with nothing like that.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Look at Cutie. Hi.
Mm-mm-mm.
she got,
Doing-
man. You
Doing
know she.
daddy duty.
Hey, got to.
Yes.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Why would you even move into a house with pictures? I wouldn't. I'm like, oh, you still got pictures of your okay. This relationship would have never blossomed.
Mhm.
Well, again, like maybe it was a thing that she, sometimes people really want to be married and they really want to accept anything. And
Mhm.
said, I feel like I can accept it. It's cool. I know it kind of bothers me a little bit, but I'll be all right. But after a while, you come off that high and now you have to work for the marriage. Like in the beginning, it's easy. But when you have to now work for the marriage to keep it going, because you have to pour into it, it's tough to pour into it with the dead woman looking at you in every room.
Mhm.
And she couldn't take it anymore. And like she lied to herself.
That's spooky, bro.
Yeah. But she accepted it. That's the only problem. I have a problem with it.
She accepted it. Yes.
She accepted it and signed the contract. She signed the contract, said, I'll be here.
She did.
So I think it's very wrong of her, first of all, to trash anybody's things, right?
Yeah.
As adults, we don't trash our partner's things.
Mhm. Exactly.
Major violation.
Mhm.
They could have had another conversation about it.
Yes. Yes.
And she might have had to be like, you know what, I can't do anything because I'm here. I said I was cool with it, or I've been accepting it. Now it's really difficult to make him change when I'm accepted to the point I married it, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So in my mind, you're cool with this.
Yes.
And nothing, even if you had conversations before, you still went along with the marriage. You still moved in the house.
Mhm.
Like, if you weren't cool, you'd be like, look, I'm gonna stay in my house until you fix that.
Right.
So there could have been ways to go about it, but this is now in the house. This is not okay what you did, and that may destroy your relationship because that seems very important to that man.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are irreplaceable.
Wasn't you the one that said he wasn't? He was
what?
The person threw out the
urn.
woman's ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was cool with that.
But first of all, I wasn't cool with anything. You can do what you want. I always agree that people, you can throw the ashes out. Now, what comes with that is different. Now, I don't know if they were married or they were just dating.
Who?
The one that threw away the ashes. I think they were married. I thought
they were married.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go on a limb and say they were dating.
No, they were married.
And she, okay, well, prove it. You can't. So and they poured them in the backyard, which is fertilizer. So they would always be there. They're just in the backyard. She laid But I can't remember everything that happened with that. But I do know in this situation, she married into it. She married into it. Oh, no. Remember, the other one was they moved the urn from one place and then he put it on a mantle. So that was a change. It was in the house. They moved it and he put it on the top of somewhere in plain view. It was somewhere on the side, and that was the problem. In the other one, this one, things were what it was. You moved into that. If you move to somebody's house, period, they may not change things if you marry into it that way. Like you can't. I don't think you should wait till you get married to ask for change. Right, Doc? That's too late. You've already kind of solidified what it's going to be. Change will be a lot tougher to now say, hey, everything you've been doing before we got married, and now we need to change it all because I don't like it.
Mhm.
A devil's advocate. What if he promised her that he was going to do those things? What if he did say that?
I kind of still feel the same way in the sense that if he did nothing to show you that there was any change, and we don't know how long they were together, right? So say it was 3 years and then they got married the third year. Well, for 2 years, if there's no change, then you're lying to yourself to think that just saying I do would have made him change anything he did before I do.
Mhm.
I mean, I think, like I said, in that case, I would have said, you know what, I'm gonna stay in my house until you fix that shrine you live in, the cemetery that we got to live in. Before we fix that, that's all I think. You know, I don't think that what do you think, Leanne? Because since you were talking about the urn, what do you think? Earn me an answer.
I don't think she should have threw away her stuff. Boxing it up is one thing, but throwing it away was disrespectful.
Different levels of disrespect.
Yeah.
Because even boxing up would have been very disrespectful. But at least he, like you said, he could have got it out and put it back up.
He threw. She liable. He didn't snap.
Yo, really? Really? You come in the house and the things you had, the memories you had of, obviously he holds her in high regards, you know, because he's still keeping her around.
Right.
Well, Doc, I'm sorry, I got this question. Was he ready to move on if he has all these pictures and stuff around of her?
Nope.
I would venture to say he might not have been.
Okay.
And I don't know. I can't say, because is there a difference? Like if you have your wedding picture up and your prom picture versus pictures of everything, single thing that you've ever done together. Like,
right.
Is there a difference in what the pictures were?
Gotcha. Right. So that basically, you know, if you have pictures up of your past, and there's some pictures of with mixed in there of things, people you were with in the past, do you got to take all them down? Well, take the ones just because this person used to have a relationship with. Do you have to take those down?
Yeah.
I think some people would say yes. Like, yeah, some people would say yes. I don't want to see nothing you did before me.
Right. Well, don't sleep in that bed.
Some people feel that way.
Yeah, I would say don't sleep in that bed. That couch, maybe not. Ooh, that floor right there. The kitchen table.
There's certain rooms.
Like
certain rooms in this house. You're gonna need a priest for it.
Certain rooms. Every room in this house.
Some were more active than others.
Well, there we go. Right. So it's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I would personally. I don't know if I would care. You know, I mean, depending on what they're doing in the picture. If you all hugged up and kissing, I don't want to see that.
I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, we can miss that. But if it's like family pictures and that person is in there and they're standing behind you, I'm not going to tell you to take your family picture down just because you're hugged up with the last nigga you was with that was not as handsome as me and that his muscle wasn't as big. I'm not going to take that down. I'm going to ask you to put mark on his face. Can you scribble him out, please? No, I wouldn't trip over anything like that because you had life before me. If that's a great family picture, it's no reason to not put the photo up because you were with somebody else in there. Now, it does depend how big the picture is. If it's a poster size, I don't think I want that. You know, can't be in the bedroom. Can't have it. That just doesn't feel right. If you want this to work, this can't be here. Okay.
Yeah. And before he got married, there should have been some discussion and him also figuring out if he really is past. If he's, I don't want to say past, but if he has dealt with his grief, because if he talked to a therapist or something, they may have suggested he do something else, like maybe do a photo album of you and your late wife. That way, her pictures aren't all over the house.
Right.
I don't need her.
Do something. You don't want her pictures in the house at all.
I don't need her presence. Like if that lady right there, all right. So if you have a husband and you had the house all like that, I don't need his presence in the house like that. I'm not gonna do that. And looking at this lady, tell me, do she look like she don't fight?
I'm
little judgy there.
I'm very judgy. I've been bit by a dog before, so everybody gets it.
I think that we I wouldn't trip over anything from the past because that vagina was used before. So he used that too. So if we're getting rid of everything that he touched, there goes the vagina. So I think we have to, again, it depends what the picture is. I'm not tripping over pictures. I understand you have a past. If it's a whole bunch of pictures, cool. If they passed away, I could understand that. It's no different than me having a whole bunch of pictures of maybe someone that passed away that I know or love, or even my house has my daughter everywhere. Like, so you gonna say take pictures of your daughter down because I'm like, get the fuck out. Simply, you know,
wow.
because our pictures are everywhere. You know what I mean? Could we add pictures? Well, I did have an issue. Okay, so say you were with someone and they have pictures of their child all over the house, and you guys get together and you want to put a picture up of your child, and they say no. Is that okay?
Are you guys living together?
Yeah, now you're living together.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's not cool.
Okay, all right.
That's not cool.
I guess I was wrong.
So your child. Wait a minute, that was you.
Shit, I just thought I was right. God dang it, damn.
That's terrible.
There it is.
You about to say something, Doc? You say my child is better than
I
that
was
children.
gonna say so the other person's child don't rank. They can't
No.
be put up on the wall.
No, they can't. They can be in the house. They just can't be on the wall.
Damn.
No, that was tough. That'll be. I mean, well, what if they got like a small picture, like by the corner, like a little one?
What?
Little one by the corner. I mean, my daughter's pictures been there for a long time. They're big, so
you got life-size pictures to the crib.
I do.
Yeah.
I got poster size, and I can't like move them because it'd be, you got to center the room, so that pictures might throw off the feng shui of the room. So it's a little picture.
Y'all get pictures in the bathroom and in the basement, in the garage.
Did she box up your daughter pictures and throw them out?
Unless you want to get boxed up,
right?
That would be something that I couldn't handle. Like, don't touch.
Yeah.
That's like automatic expulsion from the relationship. Like, it's not even anything to talk about. Like, there's two things that I can't do. If my daughter don't like you, I don't like you. Even if I like you before she says she don't like you, when she don't like you, I don't like you anymore. So hope it ain't on the wedding day like that. Like, baby, let's go. Fuck her. And if you would try to take her pictures or something, that's crazy. It would be done. And I don't think I'm wrong for that.
No, you can only be right one time a night. You had your one time.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
I feel like I'm right in supporting my daughter first. Like, daughter first. I know they always say, your wife, and that sounds good and sticky, but I was in DSM-6 and it said take care of your daughter first. I definitely did that in DSM-6. Like, now daughter is first.
Somebody before that, though.
Well, the problem is my daughter ran everybody away. Not intentionally, but she just conquers all my time. So you're going to get leftover time. And if you're not really willing to accept the leftover time that I have for you on Monday every 3 weeks, then it's going to work.
Right.
I mean,
That's not going to work.
He said one Monday after work.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Every 3 weeks.
Damn.
If I'm worth it, you'll work through this with me.
Wow.
She'll be at one point she'll be grown and move out the house, and when I'm 97 and she moves out, we can figure it out.
Right.
Oh my
Definitely
goodness.
figure it out at that point. You know, and I'm open to whatever at 97. Like I'm
Boy,
open to-
oh boy, you gonna have a hard time.
He's
when she
gonna
come
have a
home and-
rough
when
road.
when she come home and say, "I love him, Daddy." I don't care
Right?
what you say.
Right? Yep.
Daryl.
We engaged.
Daryl, keep doing what you doing, Daryl. I'm
Thank you,
telling
Vaughn.
you right now, I got a
Hush,
24.
Vaughn.
Do what you do.
Thank
My
you.
24-year-old is in there watching Netflix right now. So
Wow.
listen, she's watching some cartoons.
Let's go, Vaughn.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
And see, I know it's possible. She's
Yep.
12. He got 12 on me. He's still doing it. That's what
Yep.
I'm talking about. I knew it's possible. Vaughn,
Mhm.
you gave me life. Vaughn
Yeah.
gave me life.
I'm telling you, bro. Keep on. Keep
Vaughn
on.
gave me life because I think you're right. I'm gonna give her a night. She can have her own wing of the house.
Literally.
I stay in my room. It's your house. I'd stay in my room. You know what I mean? As long as she's here. So
Mhm.
I'm listening to you.
And nobody approaches the house.
Sign him up, Doc. Sign him up.
Look, nobody approaches the house. I got pit bull in the front, pit bull in the back. You must
Oh
call.
Lord.
Well, listen, see, I'm a little lenient. She can have
I don't.
friends. When she get like 17, she can have friends. I have cameras every room in the house. She can have friends.
See, you got
friends.
see, that's the equivalent. You got cameras, I got dogs.
Right.
So it's cool.
Right. Hey, get your arm down, sir. I can talk to you.
Yep.
Sir.
Would you have intercoms too in each room so he can hear your voice?
But the camera has you can talk on, so you can see, you can talk, and it's a button you can push that makes an alarm. So
Poor
See,
daughter.
See, you could talk through yours, and then if he put his arm up,
right, we have to protect our.
that's how it
I'm
goes.
not going front because I was like that with my daughter.
Thank you.
I'm not going front.
Right.
When she started going to the store by herself around the corner, I would make her take a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, you did say that, Doc.
I
Yeah.
did. And she was the only girl in elementary school with a two-way pager because I was not playing.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
I hear that.
And it's really serious. I think you have, because again, walking to the store can be dangerous today.
Yep.
I think things are more dangerous today than they were. I definitely think they're more dangerous. I think predators are more emboldened. I think you have to. I was watching something the other day and they were showing on what's that little thing? Roblox.
Did you see that?
They were just going to random people's kids and looking at the friend list and stuff like that. And a lot of them had at least
20 years.
20 grown people masquerading as children.
Oh,
wow.
I didn't know that.
Didn't know that they're talking to these pedophiles.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And the parents like, oh my God, it's Roblox. You don't think that, but they think that. So you do.
Yeah,
have
it's a different time. Mhm.
It is. And it's so easy for them to get to you, right? They can get to your child while you're eating dinner. While you're sitting on the couch watching TV with them, they're talking to them as little Timmy. And you understand? So you do have to be extra vigilant.
Yeah, you
on
do.
Everything they do being there. Again, every app my daughter has, I get all the notifications on my phone.
Yep. Yep. Good.
I'll be reading all of them. And you have to.
You have to.
Because if you don't, someone else is going to educate your child in a way to be therapy later in life. Right?
It's just so sad that it kind of steals their childhood in that way, because I think back to when we were that age and we hung out in the park until 11, 12 at night and you had those freedoms. They don't have it now.
We don't have the community we had before.
Yeah.
At 11, 12 at night, Ruth. What?
No,
were you-
because I lived across from a park. I lived across and we
She
played
was
basketball. We played basketball into the night. Nobody bothered you. The lights
Oh, you
were
and-
on.
You and your husband? Okay.
No, you're my friend. Shut up, Vaughn. He wasn't on the scene yet. Oh my God. I wasn't 12 then. I was 14.
See? She was 2 years
we
in.
did. We were able to hang in the park is all I'm saying, with the lights on. Everybody was in community base. You know, it was cool.
Right. That's the difference, the community.
Friend.
People look out for each other. But I'm looking out for everybody's time tonight, and it's time to wrap it up.
All right.
Hey, we want to thank everybody for joining us this week. Please continue to listen. The Facebook is growing. Continue to hit our Facebook. Also, our YouTube channel. continue to hit our YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share, tell a friend about it. It's free. It helps us out. Thanks a lot. We have a TikTok, Nothing But Answers. It's stuff on there. Please go to our TikTok, like it, subscribe, share, leave a comment, say hi. Let me know if you're single. I'm not going to be long.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
And free every third Monday. of the month.
Every third Monday, right?
Every third, I say 3 M's. That's why I tell girls 3 M's. Hey, I want to thank everybody. Have a good night. Leanne, yo, do your thing. Hit that button. Have a good night, y'all.
Good
Bye.
night.
Night.